way back, you put your head on the ground, you say, I wouldn't know what I was saying, but when you know, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, glory be to my Lord, the Most High, it affects you now, because you know what you're saying. So that was the thing where the majority of Muslims, they're not connecting with the Creator. Again, a Muslim is one that submits himself to the Creator. So again, your parents might have been, doesn't matter, your uncle, your father, great-great-grandfather, he went to Hajj 10 times, you hear these excuses, you know, oh, my grandfather, he went to, you know, Hajj 10 times. What does that have to do with you? Right. You know what I mean? So you need to connect with the Creator. You're one that Allah, you know, you're a Muslim, you need to pray, you need to, but they don't know the deen, they don't understand. So I'm also the same way I'm reaching out to, and you're reaching out to the not yet Muslims. I figured that usually if the not yet Muslims, they can't understand it, most of the Muslims ain't gonna understand it, you know? Because many of the Muslims, again, if I didn't know what Islam meant, what a Muslim was, that's the same boat that many
So you take the approach of taking it general, so that you take as many people on that journey as possible.
I want to reach those people who are listening to Lady Gaga, Lady Gugu, 50 Cent, you know, all these. That's the masses.
That's the masses. Yes.
Those are the masses, and those are the hearts and minds that we need to save. They're heading in the wrong direction. So got to get them back on the right direction.
MashaAllah, excellent. We'll take the last question, if there is one. Yes.
I was surprised that a lot of my friends have not heard of the Deen Show and never watched it. And I was wondering if you have a project to advertise about your Deen Show. You know, I'd like to put your ad in the local newspaper if I have the permission to do that.
On that, thank you very much. May Allah reward you. That is, again, people who can contribute. There's a brother from I forgot what state, but he actually he contributed. He said, how can I help? So we did on the website, I said, look, take the shows, they're for free. They're out there. If you can use them, put them on DVD and give them to someone. Okay, we got the people out, we interviewed them, we got their story, do something with it, do some work. We can't do everything now. So take it, copy it, all right, and give it out. A brother made the website on a bumper sticker. It said, have you considered the purpose of life, right? And he printed it, sent it. So we give this out free whenever you buy a DVD, which is only $5. It's $5. You know what it costs to making these things. This is only to cover the cost because we give this to the non-Muslims for free. It's 2 DVDs. The DVDs for Dawah, and we have 2 DVDs in 1 case, and we give them out to the non-Muslims for free, and we ask the Muslims just for $5 so we can keep printing more. And what we do is then we encourage people to copy these, do your part, put it in the magazine like you had just offered to do. Take the ad, we can send the person a JPEG or a printable flyer or a design, and go ahead, advertisement. This is the things that other people can do to help promote it. Word of mouth. You have a website, put our banner on your website. If you have a blog, if you have an email list, do your part, contribute, do your part for our brother's work, our work, you know, put them out together. This is what we really encourage people to do. This is how you can do your part and share in the wonderful reward.
MashaAllah, that's great. And I think that's a nice way to end up, because in the end, I think you would agree with the statement of the fact that when we take on some level of responsibility of this deen, it's only a specific area. And we would like to do more sometimes, but we can't do everything. And so people, when they come forward and they want to help, it's good that we somehow begin inspiring a level of activity from them. If we're dealing with a specific project like MashaAllah the Deen Show and they want to contribute, but they have to come up with their own thinking strategies, project, in order to be able to help that project. Because it's a lot easier when someone comes and says, I have this idea, and it's like, MashaAllah, I'm glad you did that thinking, because my capacity in my brain didn't allow me to get there. And so if every one of us, MashaAllah, shared in being able to, you know, help one another and work with one another, we would be that much stronger. I mean, whatever it is that we do, whatever message we have to offer, whatever project it is, and that's a great, MashaAllah, way to end it, because in the end, as you mentioned, this journey may have begun with you as an individual, but then it becomes a community sort of effort. And there's that approach of, you know, us just taking a project on our own and doing whatever we think, or involving people, going through the difficulty of involving people, because sometimes it's easier to just say, I'm just going to do what I think. But MashaAllah, the Deen of Islam gets you to work with people, and you have to sometimes even put aside what you think, because of the greater benefit of the people and what the people need. So mashallah, once again, I really appreciate the time of having you here. You're one of the first people who have come and have taken this time and spent this time. Imam Siraj was here about 2 weeks ago, and alhamdulillah, a good friend of mine, mashallah, consider him to be a mentor for years as well in regards to da'wah. And we sat here and we discussed as well. So I think you're about the second person, mashallah,
I'm honored. Thank you.
Mashallah. May Allah continue to bless you.
You too.
And please make dua for all of us. And welcome to Houston. And I hope, inshallah, tonight I think I'm doing a show with you.
So that's the thing now, that you got to ask the questions. So inshallah now we got to set it up where you are going to be sitting in the chair and I'm going to be asking the questions. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's happening tonight actually.
That's tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mashallah. I'll be sure to prepare for that, inshallah.
So then if you don't mind, then people, because they're going to be like, how am I going to be able to see this show? Can I tell them where they can see it after it's done?
Of course.
Yeah, so they go to
mashallah.
thedeanshow.com. You're going to have your own section there and people can hear. We're going to be talking about your experiences, your journey to Islam and all of these wonderful questions and more I'm going to have him ask. So you can go to Deen Show soon, it'll be on there, inshallah.
MashaAllah, Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you.
You too.
And hopefully, inshallah, I'll see you tonight. And tomorrow, we're also involved in something with the youth. May Allah bless you and continue to support you. And, I really think those supporters of yours, in the community, and for them to continue to come and help, and assist you in whatever it is that you're doing and getting involved with projects like yours, and to help us as Muslims to benefit through the aspect of the media, which I think you're one of the pioneers in being able to do that. So may Allah accept from you, and Jazakallah khair.
Again. This is an example. This is how Muslims should be working it, like this, brother. I'm really honored. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
May Allah bless you.
Ameen. Jazakallah khair.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.